In ancient Japan, there were 5 battle formations considered the most dishonorable and shameless. First was the gold formation. For Japanese ninjas wore dazzling golden coats and copper conical hats. During battle, they would simply remove their hats and spin them rapidly, reflecting sunlight back at their opponents, instantly blinding them. The ninjas would then seize the opportunity to draw their swords and attack. If an opponent proved exceptionally skilled, 6 small knives hidden in the hat's rim would immediately fly out, directly threatening the opponent's life. Next was the wood formation. Japanese ninjas disguised themselves as trees, hiding in shadows. They threw square-shaped blades, a unique weapon exclusive to ancient Japan. These weapons had extremely smooth surfaces, but deadly sharp edges. When penetrating the body, opponents couldn't even feel pain, only noticing when blood slowly seeped out. These ninjas appeared and disappeared mysteriously. Opponents often died before even detecting their position. Then came the water formation. Japanese ninjas glided across water surfaces, using tools called water spiders. With these devices, they moved freely on water. If opponents attacked, they immediately submerged, breathing through hollow bamboo tubes, while silently approaching their targets. With barbed hooks, they suddenly dragged opponents underwater and killed them. The Japanese believed these 5 formations were unbeatable, but a master easily told his disciples that all 5 formations relied on tricks to kill. He began teaching his disciples how to counter these mechanisms. The disciples needed to intensively train their 5 senses, blindfolding themselves, and relying solely on hearing to perceive their surroundings, practicing contact with various objects, even sparring blindfolded with the old master. Only by enhancing their hearing and reaction abilities could they successfully navigate the 5 formations. Soon, the 4 disciples completed their training and began breaking the formations. They first arrived at the gold formation. The 4 brothers attacked with full force, leaving the ninjas defenseless. Seeing direct confrontation failing, the ninjas immediately removed their hats and began spinning them frantically, attempting to use intense sunlight reflection to disrupt the brothers' vision. However, using the acute hearing developed through rigorous training, the brothers precisely tracked every ninja movement and counterattacked methodically. When this failed, the ninjas activated their mechanisms, sending projectiles like raindrops toward the 4 brothers. But the brothers, with their agile movements and quick reactions, blocked each projectile. Having exhausted all their tactics and still unable to defeat the 4 brothers, the ninjas were killed one by one. Next, the 4 brothers arrived at the water formation. Seeing bamboo floating on the water's surface, they immediately understood where the ninjas were hiding, but they pretended ignorance, quietly waiting for the ninjas to approach. The moment the ninjas launched their weapons, the brothers blocked them with iron rods. They immediately activated their own mechanism, spikes suddenly appearing at the rod tips. Forced to leave the water, 2 ninjas were instantly killed. The remaining ninjas, seeing the situation worsening, attempted to flee. The 4 brothers quickly assembled their clothes into a large net, trapping the ninjas like fish, before stabbing them with iron rods. All 6 ninjas were killed. The 4 brothers were pleased, but the next 3 formations would not be breakable by sight and hearing alone.